Namaskar, friends. We are so happy to start a new series today. And to present that series, uh, I have with me uh, a very dear friend of mine who is an expert in this topic that we are going to start the series about. Please welcome with a big virtual round of applause Dr. Ashwini Mokashi. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you,
Ashwini,
Manojji.
आइए
I'm
most
delighted to be
welcome.
here. Thank
Yes,
you.
and just a brief introduction about Ashwini. She's done her PhD, uh, but besides that, the work that she's doing now is really amazing because she has written about so many different kinds of philosophies, and she does something very amazing. What she does is she counsels people based on her experiences with different philosophies. And she says that it has helped a lot of people who are in distress or who are depressed. It has helped them to face the challenges of life in a much better way. Challenges will be there, challenges have to be there, but they get the strength uh, from these ideas that have been ingrained in all these philosophies. And of course, she'll talk about it more. And uh, obviously, she's a great fan of music. She loves music, and that's how this thought came to her that why don't we do this together, in which she would take up a topic and talk about that topic, and then from my side, I would try to present a song related to her talk. Right, Ashwini?
Yeah.
So,
So,
yes, and the
yeah.
first topic that we are going to start today, or the first series, I should say, and in fact, instead of me saying this, it's actually totally her. Uh, uh, what should I say? Brainchild. So then I'll actually leave it to her. So, Ashwini, if you can just introduce us uh, about the series that we're going to start today.
hmm
Uh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I'll do that. And thank you so much
yes,
for your kind words,
yes,
Manoj.
yes,
It's
yes.
it's been a pleasure and delight, to have known you and to have worked with you over so many years now.
Thank you.
So I guess what we're starting today are basically songs of Kabir, and we are calling the series Kabiriyat, which
Aha,
is really
Kabiriyat.
Kabiriyat,
Yeah,
yeah,
wow.
which is really like the essence of Kabir or Kabirness, or it's all about the teachings and the sayings of Kabir. And
Wow.
what we are thinking about doing is like, pick one song and then, talk about that Doha, Pad, or Nazam, whatever you want to call it.
Yes,
And
yes,
then talk about, like, the song about Kabir, and also, how it relates to our modern society, modern challenges, and, like, how we can look for answers
yes.
for our modern challenges in these texts.
Wow.
Like, I started actually with the ancient philosophy, and I was thinking, like, there's just so many answers to modern challenges in the ancient Stoicism, ancient Greek philosophy, in the Bhagavad Gita,
Right.
and then from then on, I said, like, why just stick to ancient philosophy? Think about whatever other famous philosophers we have had, and like
Mm-hmm.
see how they have responded to these challenges. all the challenges that we are talking about, such as emotional disturbance or like, how to behave, have existed throughout the centuries, right?
Mhm.
I mean, human beings are the same, their makeup is the same.
Yes.
So every generation sort of gets into similar issues and tries
Yes.
to look
Yes.
for,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
solutions. So, of course, like, with every generation, the rhetoric changes.
Yes.
So the way we describe something, some issue changes, some like the modern research and currently the research in psychology is so well founded and well accepted
Yes.
that we tend to forget somehow that there are all these great leaders who produce saint literature, who were sort of like leading the society at some point, and they were resolving a lot of issues, creating a new dynamic
Yes.
for better. And we kind of tend to forget them because we feel like, oh, they were from, let's say, 15th century
Yes.
or 12th century, and like now they're not applicable. So my research has been to show that their teachings are still applicable and try
Absolutely.
and understand how to do that.
I
So
think
I
that's
guess
why we call these teachings as classics, right?
totally,
In
yeah.
fact, the word that we use in uh, Hindi is abhijat. So, like abhijat meaning something that
Yeah.
has stood the test of time,
Mm-hmm.
and the relevance
Mm-hmm.
has never decreased
Mm-hmm.
or reduced. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably more and more as
Mm-hmm.
the ages go by, right? So,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, that's true. And again, like, when you look at the literature, like all these saints
Mhm.
wrote beautiful padas, they wrote
Right.
like, small compositions,
Right.
and the spirituality of the saints was expressed in all these poems.
True.
So, like, when you go to Western philosophy, for example, you find articles, you find, essays or books.
Mhm.
Whereas when you go to Indian texts, a lot of them, including the Bhagavad Gita, was
Mhm.
written in the verse format.
Ah,
So that could be easily sung and people could recite it. They could remember it very easily.
wow.
But just because they sing it and they recite it doesn't necessarily mean that they focus on the words.
Absolutely.
So,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, one of the attempts we are going to do today is to try and also talk about the words, what they
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
and how to interpret them in our lives today.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
and the wonderful part is the poem we have today in front of us is called Mohi Tohi Lagi Nahi Chute.
Wow.
And Manoj's genius is going to be seen
No,
at the
no, no.
end of the session when he has put this poem
No, no. It
to
is all.
absolutely beautiful music.
No, it's all. It's all such a pleasure just to do music for these amazing poems and
Hmm.
work of literature. And as you very rightly said, sometimes words inspire you to do something creative,
Hmm.
and that's the beauty of about all these literary works by these great saints.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. So Saint Kabir, for example, was from the 15th century India,
Mm.
and you were telling me a beautiful story, which
Yes.
is about like how he was raised in a Muslim family, but he was an orphan to begin with. Do you
Yes.
want to go over that story a little bit?
Oh yeah. So yeah. So basically, Kabirji was born, and so he was. I mean, his biological parents, they felt that they were not capable of raising him, so they just left him uh, at the shores of a river, from where he was picked up by a very very secular couple, secular as in who were very independent in their thoughts, very liberal. uh, his adopted parents were Niru and Nima, who were basically weavers, julahas as they were called in Hindi.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently the story goes that they brought up Kabirji in a very very free environment without any biases or prejudices, and
Mm-hmm.
that is how all works of Kabirji can be seen to be totally secular and not talking about any religion,
Mm-hmm.
but totally talking about the worship of the formless, the Nirguna. right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And one of the reasons why Saint Kabir is considered a very towering figure
Mhm.
in the Indian Bhakti literature is because he was able to bring both the Hindus and Muslims of that
Mhm.
time together. And even till today, like, his poetry is sung by the Sufis, by the Muslim spiritual people, as well as by, the bhakti proponents, by
Right,
Hindu communities,
right.
and you would find, like, his poems sung all over the place. I mean, no
Right.
matter which country you go to,
Yes,
there are
yes.
always Kabir fans,
Fans.
and the Kabir
Mm.
groups, and
Right.
there are a lot of them on the internet. And Kumar Gandharva, as you know, was one of the big Kabir fans, and he
Yes.
sang some absolutely beautiful,
Nirguni bhajans. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
beautiful Nirguni bhajans. The poem that we have chosen today is not extremely popular, but I hope it becomes very popular because
No, I
it
think
has
that is
so
also the
much to
other.
give.
Yeah, no, so that's the other unique thing, friends, that Ashwini has done. That she's actually picked up poems which are not common, right? I
Hmm.
mean, it's very easy to pick up common poems, the meaning of which could be available. And uh, here we are trying to do something different in the sense that we are trying to take the works of Kabirji, which are not very commonly heard of,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
through this medium, it is our humble attempt
Hmm.
to uh, reach these poems to people and try to interpret in our way, or I should say in Ashwini's way,
Oh, you're
the
very
way
kind.
she's interpreted it, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's get to the poem. So the poem's words are like this: Mohi tohi lagi nahi chute, जैसे कमल पत्र जलवा सा, ऐसे तुम साहिब हम दासा,
Mm-hmm.
मोहि तो ही आदि अंत बन आई,
Wow.
अब कैसे लगन दुराई,
Mm-hmm.
कहे कबीर हमार मन लागा, जैसे सरिता सिंधु समाई.
क्या बात है. Wow.
Yeah, so the words are absolutely beautiful,
Yes.
and what it means is that, like, how a lotus leaf always sort of stays on top of water. It doesn't submerge in water.
Wow.
Likewise, God makes sure that we also survive in this world, and
Wow.
we don't get drowned in the problems. And then it says that Saint Kabir says that it's because of his extreme devotion and his serene faith. He believes that he is a servant to the God, which I think, in other words, he's basically saying that he's a devotee,
Right.
and God is the Sahib, or
Sahib.
like sort of
The Lord, right?
yeah, the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he talks about, like, how Mohitohi Adi Ant Bana Ai, meaning, like, our relationship has always existed from Adi to Anta, from beginning to end.
Wow.
And so there's no question of, like, any kind of separation
Separation.
between,
Wow. Wow.
between you and me.
Wow.
And then he says that Kahe Kabira Hamara Man Laga, Jaise Sarita Sindh Samai.
Wow.
So what it means is that, like, how a river enters the ocean and becomes a part of the ocean. So likewise, my heart merges into the eternal universe of God.
Wow.
So I think it's a beautiful poem which talks about eternal love, divine love, and, like, all forms of love.
Wow.
So in the Indian literature, and especially in the Bhakti literature, which is all about, like, devotion to God, what the seers tried to do was, like, sometimes use even romantic analogies
Yes.
to explain divine love. Because divine love is such an abstract concept that not
Yes.
everybody can immediately catch on to it.
Yes.
So what the seers tried to do was, like, very intelligently use some of these analogies to show that, like, like how we have romantic love, which is, like, which is a very sort of instinctive feeling that all of us have.
Right.
Likewise, divine love can be understood in a very similar way. So we are still talking about love. And then the question is like, if let's say some people don't believe in God
Hmm.
and they want to, say like, oh, we don't believe in God because there's no proof we can't see, and
Right.
whatever their reasons are,
Yeah.
but what we can understand by this and what Saint Kabir is trying to say, I think,
Hmm.
is that like when we understand divine love, we can actually also understand romantic love. So to
Wow.
understand love as such, we need
Right.
to understand, like, how it flows from, like, very mundane matters
Right.
to, to very lofty matters like
Right.
divine
Right.
love.
Right.
And
Right.
then when we have problems in our relationships or in our, sort of, in our love matter, or let's say when we have love issues or something,
Right.
it actually becomes much easier to understand them
Right.
when we, sort of go at an abstract level and
Right.
say, okay, like, why is it that, we have some kind of a support which is of love and devotion with God. And it's because we have that support that we are able to extend that to other people.
Right.
But if you always see that, oh, I'm not getting, the support that I need, and the other person doesn't do it for me,
Right.
then we are never able to give it to anybody.
Right.
So the fact is that we all have capacity to sort of, be the giver in any kind of relationship,
Hmm.
and that is because the love between God and us, is from beginning to the end, as
Hmm.
Saint Kabir says, and
Wow.
it doesn't really have an end. Like it doesn't, go away. There's no separation.
Absolutely.
So we are
Yes. Yes.
always filled with love.
Hmm.
So what's interesting is that, like, as I said earlier, that we understand the psychological principles now.
Hmm.
So, for example, we understand that there are mental health issues. We
Yeah.
understand that people have anxiety, depression.
Hmm.
Some people have bipolar disorder. Some people have personality disorder. Some people are narcissists,
Hmm.
and all those things we now, understand as facts.
Hmm.
But somewhere we have forgotten that we also have the capacity to evolve our mind,
Hmm.
which takes us not from just being, sort of like going from being mentally unwell to being mentally well, mentally healthy,
Hmm.
and going to the point of, like, sort of becoming more evolved.
Hmm.
So when what you see in Saint Kabir or other seers like that is that their minds are so evolved that they can sort of, like, have a conversation with God or with the divine being, because their panorama of the universe is extremely brilliant. It's, far
Hmm.
greater
Yeah.
than what we can see. So
Sure.
it's like, to get to that point, we have to sort of, like, just continue that progress. And when we continue that progress, then we don't, fall in the other traps of being
Right.
having any kind of, issues of mental well-being.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I think that is why it's really important, because it talks about love, it talks about eternal love, it talks about the possibility of eternal love,
I think that's a
and
very interesting point you said just now about
uh-huh,
having a very huge panorama.
mm-hmm,
I think, uh, as the saying goes, that we need to be able to see beyond,
right,
above and beyond, right? So,
right,
I think the problem, what I have experienced is when the vision is narrow,
mm-hmm,
that is when you're so restricted in your
mm-hmm,
opinions.
mm-hmm,
And when you're confronted with somebody who has a much broader vision than you,
mm-hmm,
because of your vision being narrow, you're not able to fathom that person's broad vision
mm-hmm,
sometimes. And it takes a
yeah,
while for you
mm-hmm,
to actually realize that where you're actually lagging behind
mm-hmm,
from the other person. So I
yeah,
think it's so important that we need to absorb this message of these great saints, that
mm-hmm,
to see above and beyond and not just look at things from their face value, because
yeah,
there's much more than that, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
as they say, where science ends, spirituality begins. So
yeah,
that's exactly what it is. So
yeah, yeah, so beautiful.
yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm going to put myself on mute now, and I'm going to
Well, you don't have
enjoy
to put on
your
mute at all.
singing.
No, but that
So
was so nice.
thank you.
I think the way you know this this point about uh, having a very broad panorama is such an important point that you brought out. I think
Oh,
that is,
thank you.
I think that is the basis for everybody to get rid of their stress.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I agree because they know something that we don't know,
right,
and it's like our children don't know what we know,
sure,
but our
yeah,
children sort of like have faith in us, and they say,
correct,
okay, my parents probably know something more
yeah,
than
yeah.
we do, so let's give it a try. So it's a little bit like
Yeah,
that,
that's
we
again
look
such
at
a good
Saint.
analogy that you gave. Yeah, yes,
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like we look at Saint Kabir, Saint
Hmm.
Tukaram, any other saints for that
Same.
matter,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
we say, okay, they probably know something
Yeah,
that that we don't know or we haven't experienced yet,
true,
but
true,
that is a possibility, so
true.
let's sort of aspire towards that.
Inspired. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you, Manoj, and I'll enjoy your singing now.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Ashwin.
Thank you.
Master on. Circuity level. Tableau on slash off. Button. Tableau on slash off. Tableau on slash off.
मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे जैसे कमल पत्र जलवासा जैसे कमल पत्र जलवासा तैसे तुम साहेब हमदासा तैसे तुम साहेब हमदासा तैसे तुम साहेब हमदासा मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे मोहि तोहि आदि अंत बन आई मोहि तोहि आदि अंत बन आई अब कैसे लगन दुराई अब कैसे लगन दुराई अब कैसे लगन दुराई मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे मोहि तोहि लागी नाही छूटे रे कहे कबीर कहे कबीर हमारे मन लागा, कहे कबीर हमारे मन लागा, कहे कबीर हमारे मन लागा, कबीरा हमार मन लागा, हमार मन लागा, हमार मन लागा, हमार हमार मन लागा, जैसे सरिता सिंधु समाए, जैसे सरिता सिंधु समाए, जैसे सरिता सिंधु समाए, लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे रे, लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे रे, लागी नाही छूटे नाही छूटे रे, लागी नाही छूटे, लागी नाही छूटे, लागी नाही छूटे रे।
Beautiful. It was so lovely. Kya baat hai? Thank you, Manoj.
Oh, no problem at all. And thank you so much for getting these words. See, because of your efforts, we are now slowly, or we will be, all of us will be getting introduced to these amazing poetic works, which would otherwise remain unexplored, you know. So
Yeah,
thank you so
yeah.
much for
There's
your
so
efforts.
so much to do, and so much literature out there that
Yes,
that we can go through.
yes.
So
And
thank you again.
oh no,
And
and just a reminder, or meaning just our thoughts on this, that we will be doing this once a month. So the day when we will be doing this will be the second Monday of every month, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
that's true.
so that means we will give you maybe a month's time to absorb whatever we spoke about today,
Yeah,
and not just absorb, but also trying to implement this in your lives, right? In fact, in all of our lives, because I'm sure in some way or the other, we are all learning to implement these ideas into our lives.
mhm.
It is just that we are sharing these ideas with you. It doesn't mean that we have already achieved that stage.
Yeah, that's true.
But it
Yeah,
is
we are
just
all
that,
fallibles.
yeah, exactly. So we are all working towards it. So it is just that we are just sharing these ideas with you,
Yeah,
which will actually benefit probably us more than what it may
yeah,
benefit you actually.
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so that's the idea. So let's all strive by the grace of God, to put these ideas, even even a little bit of it, into our lives, so that our lives can get so much better. And
I
thank you
agree.
so much, Ashwini.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much. It was
Manoj.
so nice that you could be a part of this. And let's hope that by the grace of the Lord Almighty, we can just
Yeah, we can keep
do
doing
this and
more of this.
go forward. And
Hmm.
as they say, it is the journey that is uh, more important than the destination.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
let's
Thank you.
strive
Thank you,
towards that.
Manoj.
And
And
thank you
thank
so
you,
much. And
viewers.
we will again see you all next month,
Hmm.
April 12th, I think, if I'm not wrong. That's going to be the second Monday. So we will see you then with another works of,
Another work
another
of
of the
Kabir.
works of
Yeah.
Sant Kabir Das Ji.
Sant
So
Kabir
we will
Das
see you
Ji.
then.
Yeah.
Thank you so much and namaskar.
Namaskar.